Cheers, mate.
All right, guys, we are back in the False Line podcast. It's therapy time. It's relaxed time. It's let's chit chat time. We're sleepy, but we're here. Episode 121. You know what I was thinking about?
What?
That I was doing the math of how many episodes we would do this year if we continue to do one every week. I forgot what the number was, but I was thinking about that.
You were just thinking ahead?
Yeah, I was like, damn, at the end of the year or a year from when we have a 1 year anniversary, for the False Nine podcast, I was like, we're going to be an episode 40, 50 something or 60. I don't know. I forgot. I don't know. But it was exciting to think that because I just know the False Nine podcast is going to go for that long.
Right.
Because at this point, it's just it's going to work. It's going to work, Not that it's going to work, but we're going to keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, like we've said before, it's been the only consistent thing that we've been keeping up.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Anyways.
Episode 121. So that means 21 episodes, 21 weeks. I think it's 22 weeks. I just been thinking about that. I felt good about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're here. You guys be listening to this podcast on March 8th. It's exciting just to know that we're going to be in March. Corona still exists. Kind of sucks. Steamies are rolling out though eventually,
I did hear about that.
But it's kind of fucked up now because they're going if your household makes 80K, you don't get it. Or some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah, they're not giving it to all the people that got it the last 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's limited. But I'm not gonna talk why it's like that because I got a lot to say about that.
But I feel now that we're in Texas, I feel like COVID is a lot more. It's more lean back over here.
Dude, they're getting rid of the whole mask mandate on Wednesday.
Well, they announced it.
Yeah, no more masks after Wednesday.
No more masks after Wednesday.
You don't have to. Man. Obviously, not unless a private. I mean, if you go anywhere, if they ask you to.
Yeah.
They could do that.
If not the workers themselves, right?
Yeah, but also too, if you go to a restaurant, hey, you have to wear your mask or we won't serve you. They can do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
At least here they can. I don't know in other states, but if that happens, I doubt that's gonna happen because people already don't give a fuck.
But yeah.
But it could happen. But yeah, on Wednesday, no more mask. I'm excited for that though because now the gym's gonna be fully open, sauna, basketball court, so a little bit more space to work with to burn some calories.
That's true. I'm excited for basketball on the court.
Same. But I guess I'll ask, how's your day been? How's it going? How you feeling?
My day's been pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Today's been a pretty good day. Got some good news.
You did?
I did.
You want to announce it right here?
I mean, sure. Yeah, dude. I start a new job on Monday, so
for real,
that's lit. Yeah,
that's good to know.
8 in the morning, man. Start training.
Oh shit! How long? How long is the day?
I'm not sure.
8-hour shift.
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
I think it just depends on.
But they just say come in training.
Yep.
Cool.
But I'm not gonna spoil the job just yet.
Oh no.
Because it is exciting to announce. Because I have some
But do you?
Thoughts about it.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm not gonna announce it just yet, but yeah.
But you will in this podcast, right?
Yes, in this podcast I will.
You're not gonna say who you're gonna work for. You're just gonna say what you're doing.
Yes, that's true. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually had a whole. I don't know who I was talking to about it. Was it's probably best if you don't bring up certain names of companies or brands. Just for any legal reasons down the road, and if
you never know, right?
If you say anything kind of fucked up
about the job,
and they come after you, yeah, bro, you never know. If we making some money, they gonna be like, hey, we gonna get these mofo's.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, so you got good news today?
Yes, I did.
What time?
This was almost around 10. Almost an hour after I woke up.
So how'd that reflect your morning? Your day?
It started off in the right good foot,
Good foot, yeah.
Yeah. Because it was as soon as I brushed my teeth, I came back to my phone. I looked at my phone, saw the message, and I'm like, oh, bet, this is it, I'm I'm gonna have a good ass week. I can't wait for it. So I was super excited.
That's good. Finally.
Yeah, I know. Finally.
And we'll talk about kind of
Yeah, we'll get into it in this podcast for sure.
That's good.
No question about it.
Did you work out today?
I did.
That's
good workout. Arms.
What'd you do? Arms?
Yes.
Cool.
You?
Cool. I did legs, but actually my workout kind of sucked.
Why?
Honestly, bro, I'm not making an excuse, but my pre-workout hasn't just been hitting the same anymore. It's been fading on me.
That yesterday.
So it's just like the pump's not there. So I kind of like really have to dig. And this is why I brought you up the whole sleep situation, because now that my days are like I'm getting home 9-10 o'clock, you know, and I'm waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's just like towards the end of the day, like gym time, my body starts to slowly like shut down.
Right.
And I get like a little spike with the caffeine and all that, but it's just like it kind of just goes away after 30-20 minutes.
Dang.
So I'm just starting to notice it a lot, and this is why like the whole sleep thing is very important to me now. Just because like I need energy for like 12 to 15 hours the rest of the day, like, you know, not just 8 hours or 10 hours. I need it for 15, 16 hours.
Right. You know, your days are a lot longer now.
Yeah, and I like that shit though. You know, it makes me feel good about myself. But that's why I'm like, you know, I gotta fix the pre-workout for sure, and obviously I gotta get even if I sleep 6 hours, I just want those 6 hours to be pretty good,
like a good night's sleep.
Yeah, cause like today and yesterday I felt it for sure, because I've been also sleeping late, later than I usually want to, and then I feel that, and then it's just like even in the past when I was here by myself, just damn, shit was loud.
I know, my bad.
No, that's cool. Let me just see, because I don't know if that's just gonna be annoying. But when I wouldn't sleep right, it was just very noticeable. So I like, now that I know, I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this shit. Right. But yeah, my workout was fucking shitty. But I think I'm gonna try Total War from Recon 1 pre-workout. If there's any like guys that work out pretty hard at the gym, let me know what kind of pre-workout you use and gives you a good pump and focus. You know, that's what I know you said your pre-workout gives you a nice little tingle in your dingle.
Yeah, man. No, that the pre-workout I'm taking now, I forgot the name of it actually, but that thing just does wonders for me, man. It really
I might have to try it before I buy one.
Yeah.
You know, how much was it?
$30.
Yeah, because the one I want, the Recon, well, Total War is I think 39, so 40. And then the other one that kind of has my eye, it's kind of like has a lot of hype. It's called Bulk. No. What it's like it has like a little longhorn in the front. You probably seen it at the gym.
Yeah.
Bulk up or some shit like that. I don't know. Or Bucked Up.
Oh, I think it's Bucked Up.
Yeah, Bucked Up, some shit like that. But that was $50, I think.
Wow.
I know. Damn. But yeah, so I had a shitty workout, but my day was actually really good. I'm gonna kind of talk about that too later today, because I got kind of inspired, and just kind of just seeing everything and like taking it in and kind of analyzing and just having an understanding of why people do certain stuff. And I just had a moment. I didn't write anything down, but I definitely have a lot to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of my day. But yeah, I mean, shit. Now we're like 8 minutes in. It's kind of cool how like just time's starting to fly a lot faster to the podcast. Cause I remember last week I was like, damn, we already an hour, and I can't kind of see because of the light. I thought we were like at like 40 minutes, bro. I was like,
last week?
Yeah, when I checked, I was like, damn, we're already an hour. I thought we were like at 40, 50, you know, get in there.
Well, we had a lot to say, and we had a long story.
It was a long story, and I think a lot of people liked it. A lot of people did like it. I heard feedback. I don't know if you did.
Yeah. No, I did too.
Yeah. And I just wanted to let you know that the Waco, Texas people came through for this podcast for sure. They showed a lot more love than the Illinois people.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You just on the map?
I seen the stats.
Okay.
And I don't know if they're a little salty because we left. I don't know.
Maybe. Man.
Yeah.
I know a few people of mine that were salty that I left.
Yeah.
Without saying goodbye and stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I bet.
I was like, ooh, sorry, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
But I mean, yeah, this podcast. I mean, I think we mentioned it last week. We want to talk about how kind of where we were at the beginning of living here. Those few first days were pretty tough for us. I know for me it was. And then just getting the job where I'm at now, and then just, I mean, I'm already 5 days in my job, 40 hours in, and kind of my how I feel about it. I feel actually very good, but I ain't gonna talk too much about it. And we'll talk about that, a little bit more plans about the False 9, kind of what we're working on, our personal goals. I mean, we're gonna talk about even something small that we have going on tomorrow and what our future is with it. We don't gotta talk about what it is, but our plans with it. And then we do have a special announcement
towards the end of the podcast, right?
What is that announcement going to be?
We're gonna have some guests.
We're gonna have some guests. Finally, the False 9, I think, is going to. You're not going to see us in this setting, as far as in just me and Johnny anymore. hopefully it's gonna be me, Johnny, and someone else.
And a guest. Yeah. Just being consistent with that too now.
Yeah, and so if you better listen to the whole podcast. Hopefully you don't skip through. If you do, like, I mean, shit, you clicked on a podcast, so that's a good thing. But I'd rather you listen to it. But yeah, we're gonna announce our first guest in Texas at the end of the podcast, and I promised. I don't know if I promised him, but I know I told myself when I get to Texas, he has to be the first guest, and I'll explain why. But yeah, I mean, we'll get into it now, fam.
Okay.
We're here. We're in Texas. I remember that the first night here, I had a good night fucking sleep. You know, I was stressed as fuck. Oh, and I was feeling like dizzy and shit. Yeah. I was like, all fucked up. You know, but I had a good night. You know, how was your first night here?
My first night here, man. I think the very first thing I wanted to do was take a shower.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember that.
The very first thing I wanted to do, man, because I don't think I took many showers throughout the
trip.
The little road trip we had, only once. And then as soon as I got here, well, I got here with a big-ass headache, you know, and I was just so frustrated, bro. And we already started moving a few things in here and there.
Yeah.
And the very first thing I was like, dude, I have to take a shower. Like, I smell. Like, this is gross. Whatever. I showered, and, you know, we, I think I just slept at night, and I think I slept pretty good that night.
Yeah, I think we both did.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the next day, some events happened that kind of sucked.
Uh-huh.
You know, and it was very discouraging for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know for you. I don't know how you felt about it. I know you try to always kind of be understanding about certain situations and kind of be like, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, but I feel like I'm obviously a lot more emotional.
Mm-hmm.
And I do get, you know, hurt. And also vice versa. I get very inspired and motivated. But, so I was very discouraged kind of right away almost, you know. And I don't want to talk about exactly what happened just because I just don't want to put it out there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's just a whole, how do I say it? It's just like you know, coming here, you know, with my family and then the whole support thing and just kind of questioning my, I guess, aspirations, my goals. And it's just not the best feeling. And just getting into it more about it with them, and it was just like it didn't go as I wanted it to go. I'll say that.
Right.
And again, it was just very discouraging. So for me, like right off the bat, it's just like damn, like the first thing I not like encounter, but like run into is kind of like this type of situation, and it took me a few days to kind of recover from it, you know. And especially like I don't know if I told you, but I definitely thought about this was when we were in Illinois, you know, obviously the environment was different, the energy was different. And I kind of told you, I don't know if it was like a couple days ago or a week ago, I was just like, you know, we need to, you know, as soon as we can, save up some money, find somewhere we can stay, and kind of get that type of energy in the household back. So, you know, obviously feel a lot more motivated, feel a lot more comfortable.
Right.
And you feel better about ourselves, you know, so.
Yeah, I know that's definitely something that you need, you know, for sure. Because, I mean that on that night too, bro, you know, I was taking everything under, I was trying to just play that neutral energy, you know, trying to see both perspectives and everything. Damn.
I know.
That thing is loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I know that we drank pretty heavy that night.
Yeah.
I woke up with a fucking, like, a hangover the next day, bro.
Yeah, I had a hangover too. We had bushes.
We had bushes the next day to recover.
Yeah.
Thank God. And hey, quick little comment right here. But I think Bush's has been my favorite thing of Texas so far.
That's
like
good.
My favorite place to go to.
Yeah. If you're in Texas and you don't know what Bush's is, Google it, map it on Apple Maps, and go to the closest one. If you're in Texas, in the central part of Texas, either I know San Antonio, Austin, Waco. I don't know about Dallas, but it's somewhere in those towns.
And just to say, you know, it's got my approval, so that says a lot.
Yeah, that's good. That's my favorite spot here. So yeah.
Yeah, man, Bush's is great. But yeah, man, I know that you and I will. You know, I know that you need it the most. You know, just that different type of environment, that good energy back. You know, I mean, it's something I want too, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I know I've been lacking that type of energy as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we need to work for that.
Yeah, and it was just like again, like I said, just discouraging. Again, maybe I am too emotional and maybe I thought about it too much or something, whatever. But obviously, I felt some type of way, and I just kind of want. I don't want to be around that too much, the negativity and stuff like that. So that, like, we get here, my car's all fucked up. I think we end up fixing it a few days. I don't know when we fixed it.
Yeah, just like I would say, like 4 days after.
Yeah, but we got to fix it, so that was good, and but still, like, just the whole process getting here, my car, Wi-Fi and fucking bullshitting, not working right. I remember that, and that's just like Jesus, like why is like still kind of the whole trip thing was hard, and then all this stuff was difficult.
Yeah,
and it's just like why is this happening? Like there's very little positivity, at least in my eyes, in the energy. Fuck, bro, I'm sorry, I ate a lot. And then gym workouts were shit. I was feeling just hella dizzy, and I mean I don't know if I told you why I was feeling dizzy or what. I figured it out though, but I was like feeling dizzy. And I thought it was stress or
low blood pressure.
Low blood pressure. I definitely did have low blood pressure though. That could have been part of it too, and what caused everything. So that's kind of was my fucking few first days here. I had a lot of doubt. I'll say that right now. I haven't told you, but I had a lot of fucking doubt. I was like, fuck, did I fuck this up? And I was just like, fuck, I don't know. But this is where I kind of like later I'm gonna talk about what I've been inspired lately and things are kind of working my way now. Right. But yeah, those definitely were like my first. Oh yeah, probably like the first week here kind of was just like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can kind of talk.
Yeah, for me, that first week, man, was just a lot, just like soaking everything in a little bit, just accepting the fact that I'm in Texas, I'm living under your roof, which is, mine. Oh yeah, but like, with your family and everything, and it's been totally different for me, man. Like I've been so, I guess, like independent living with my dad, but like I guess we were just two grown men, right? Like just doing our own thing. And here, it's like a whole family vibe going on, and it's just like, to me, that's so different. Like to me, it's a little awkward, like sitting at the dinner table, and I'm just like, damn, like I never do this, bro. Yeah. So it's just so awkward, and I feel so out of place. Yeah. So I got, I'm getting used to it now, but it felt so different. And like I said, and like I used to be so independent and stuff. I used to be able to like play my music out loud. Now here I'm like, I question and like, shoot, like am I disturbing anybody or anything like that? So I just don't want to. But I don't know. Maybe like a little uncomfortable, but I've been like lately been feeling like I'm like a little bit more welcomed, which is good. But yeah, that was my first week. Just kind of accepting everything.
But yeah, I know for you, obviously, kind of the rules or all that stuff is kind of different to you.
Yeah, having
and
rules.
I don't know if it was gonna be a challenge, but I knew it was gonna be something that was different for you. And I'm just kind of like, I wonder how because for me, I'm like, I know how my parents are, like, and I know what it's like to live with them. Yeah. And then when I went with you, I knew what the freedom I could have, and that felt amazing. Yeah. And now it's kind of like, it's not the same, obviously, because, we're living with my family.
Yeah, no, it's definitely different. Like, I can't go out as late as I used to. I mean, I'm not saying I can't. Like, I probably could, but it's just like, I feel more evasive. Yeah. I feel like I'm like I'm breaking some rules.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be. I mean, I understand that though. Like, because if I had my own place and someone was going in and out 2-3 in the morning, it's like, yo, chill.
Yeah, I get that.
Or even just bringing people in and stuff like that.
Exactly. But to me, it's just like I'm all about respecting their like what they want to. So it's just I have to kind of get used to that.
Mm-hmm. So also too, so like that's going on. Whatever, we kind of understand, like it is going to be difficult, like this is probably a lot harder than we thought it was going to be. I know I did, but it's all because of that second night that we were here. I was like, damn, like already, like we're gonna start like this. So obviously it was challenging, and then me trying to figure out the whole job situation. Am I going to work in Waco? Am I going to have to go to Temple? What's going to be the deal? And it was kind of like, hey, like, we can't reach them there or whatever. Hold on. Train.
Is it too loud for you?
Yeah, I can hear it. Okay, I think we're good. What the fuck was I saying? Damn. You don't remember what I was saying?
You were saying something about working in Temple.
Oh, yeah. So just not knowing where I was going to work at and all that was kind of like, me thinking about it. But, I already kind of knew I wanted to go work at this dealership where a friend was working at.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to go apply there. And I remember one day I asked my friends, like, hey, do you think I need to go dressed up or can I go like in my gym clothes? And he kind of told me like, hey, you should probably go dressed up just in case they want to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I go apply. I know I have you waiting because my car's still not fixed. I think my sister's there too, right?
Yeah, she was there.
Yeah, my little sister was there. And then I feel confident just because I know in sales they're always looking to hire because the turnover rate's always high with like workers and shit. So I was real confident, and then like my friend, he kind of knows what I'm doing now, and he knows I'm ambitious, so he probably talked good about me. And then everything went pretty good. I think I had an interview the following Monday. I don't know if we went like on a Friday or a Thursday. I don't really remember. So that was good news. Still obviously no job, was insecure. I was still kind of like, oh fuck, we still got to see. Obviously I was kind of applying, but I really felt good about getting this job. So and it's funny because even when I was in Illinois, I was telling my girl, I was like, I want to get that job, and I kind of already was like in my mind like I'm gonna get that job, like I see myself doing it, working at the dealership.
Oh, for real?
And also I had a conversation I'll probably talk about in a minute with my girl about kind of like manifesting, but I'll get into that in a minute about the whole dealership.
Okay.
So I end up and that whole cycle still like before the interview, because even before the interview those few days were kind of interesting too for me, because again I think I finally had a good workout. I don't fucking know, but again it was still kind of tough, not knowing, confused.
Yeah.
And just like
insecure.
Yeah, insecure. Also too, knowing that I gained some weight. I started to think about it, but last week and I was like, fuck. No, it was about like 10 days ago when I was like, yeah, I'm getting bigger. Or at least I look bigger because I weigh the same now, so it's kind of stupid, but I don't look the same. Sorry. But yeah, shit, hold on.
Well, you lost on a thought?
Yeah, bro. I just don't want to jump ahead before. I don't want to say anything. But I know where I'm at right now. Okay, cool. So yeah, just before getting the job, and then before I jump into kind of like the whole interview, I don't know if there's anything that happened.
Oh yeah, I mean, on my side, bro. Obviously I get to see you go through all this fucking all the emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing you kind of down. Just super stressed out, and I see it, and I'm just like, crap, that's not good. That's not good for me either. And it was tough for me too, just always feeling, just feeling insecure as well.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't too sure. I'm like, dude, did I make a mistake? I'm over here questioning everything.
Yeah.
I have all these negative thoughts, and I'm like, oh, this isn't good,
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like sometimes you just gotta push through, bro. You just have to fucking keep moving forward. You can't let that stuff get to you like that anymore. And I always try to think about how you did it over there in Illinois. Like I know you had tough moments where you were just like insecure and like not sure if you were doing the right thing or not. I try to put myself in that situation too. It's just like, okay, well, here's the thing, bro. Like, you don't really have anywhere else to go, so you have to kind of fucking do it. You kind of have to get through it no matter what,
Yeah, that's true.
It's just like I don't have that home or some place I can lean back to.
To the people out there, like I went to Illinois.
Yeah.
And luckily, I have a home to come back to with my parents if anything bad happens. And in the past, I have done that, but like. Not like obviously your situation is a little different. Like you kind of left and there's no going back.
There is like no home to me.
Yeah.
It's just like I left my home type thing. So I mean, yeah, it's been pretty tough, and it's just like, nah, man, you just got to keep pushing. And like even I had to go through the whole process of like applying through different jobs. Dude, it's so weird. It's so weird, man. Like I've applied to so many jobs. It's crazy. I don't think I've given you like an exact number of how many jobs I've applied to, but dude, believe me, it's like more than 10. And it's just like it's crazy to think that even till this day, only like one job has called me. Like,
Damn.
And I think I've only gotten like one other email aside from that one job that called me, bro. Yeah. So it's only been like 2 callbacks to really think about it. And it's just been tough for me to accept that. I'm like, crap, dude, like I'm really trying out here to get a job and only 2 want me. And I'm over here waiting and I'm like, I'm feeling that more insecurity, you know? It's just like, I don't know if I'm doing it right or if I'm, you know, messing something up.
You know, it's crazy because when I was in Illinois, I think if I counted every a job I applied for, it's probably about 30 to 40, you know? And out of all those jobs, I think it's only been like 3 to 5 that had called me back.
Wow.
And obviously I worked, I think 3 different spots, so... I think just one. I went to one interview and I didn't want to work. I didn't want to work there. I decided not to. But besides that was it. You know, it's tough out there, man.
It is, yeah. I mean, it's just a lot. I mean, especially because I didn't want to set myself to I didn't want to settle for a job that I knew I wasn't gonna enjoy or like or feel like I was getting underpaid or anything like that. Like the way I thought about it is just like I want to get a job, obviously that. Is gonna be worth it in the end, you know, whether it's being paid more or
were you thinking like long term too or no?
In a way because I do have this job that's just like, I guess I wouldn't say worldwide, but you know it's pretty known everywhere and it's all around the country, so it's good. And I've thought about it and I'm like, yeah, it could be a job where it's like flexible. I could probably ask for a transfer or something if I ever try to move. It's something like that. It is a long-term job if I really think about it.
But when I mean like long-term is because like I've been thinking a lot about obviously us like moving out, you know, and it's kind of I'm probably jumping ahead a little bit, but obviously we kind of want to plan to move out, but we're thinking about probably staying here in this town in Waco for about a year or 2, you know, if we have to, and that's why I'm saying like long-term, like, you know, you're gonna work there. Maybe hopefully things work out probably till obviously the whole time that we're in town.
No, I mean, yeah, it's definitely a job like that too. You know, I feel like it could be a secure job that's willing to let me work there for a year if not more. It's not like, and then that's the thing too, it's just like I didn't want a job that like, I don't know, you know, I was like, I feel like
kind of like from the experience in the past.
Yeah, dude, like feeling like underpaid or something I didn't want to do. Or just settling for less. Like, what if I applied to Whataburger or some shit?
Yeah.
You know, like,
nothing against those people, though, right?
No. Definitely not. But it's just like, I don't know. It's just like...
you know you could be doing more.
Yeah. That, and also, I don't know. I felt a lot of pressure, bro, applying to jobs and stuff, you know? Or, like, having a job here, at least.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh God, like I feel like I'm not doing anything, you know. Yeah. At least that's what I feel like, you know. Other people might be seeing like, oh, he's not trying or something. I'm like, nah.
I mean, that's how I felt when I first got over there.
Yeah.
Till I got a job, I was like, okay, I'm doing some shit now.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And it's just like, oh, like I hope they see the effort, you know. And like I said, bro, luckily just today, I got the fucking call, or I mean the message, like, hey man, like come through on Monday, you know, we're starting you on training. I'm like, all right, bet.
That's good.
So I mean, after 2 weeks, has it been only 2 weeks or 3?
It was 2 weeks on Wednesday, yeah.
So yeah, just around 2 weeks, I finally got that call back, and I'm starting on Monday. You know, so I'm excited for it, bro.
Took you about 20 days. Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I don't want to put any excuses, you know, but I did just get here. And, but yeah, it was tough for me.
No, I bet. It was tough for me too.
Amen.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure a lot tougher on you too, just because everything's different. And the whole environment change and state change. Everything changed for you.
I know, man.
Except for you.
Yeah.
And your cats.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, I mean, with that being said, kind of go back a little bit. I have my interview. I'm actually really fucking nervous. First because they told me to wear a tie and I didn't wear one because I didn't have one to match with.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. And I didn't kind of prepare for the interview.
Okay.
The right way. I kind of woke up. Most of my pants were wrinkly. I had one shirt that wasn't as wrinkled, but me not preparing the night before, I didn't realize that I had some shirts that were ironed and ready to roll. Mm-hmm. Because I wasn't like paying attention to my clothes, I wasn't thinking about it. I was like, we'll see in the morning, whatever. I was a little late to my interview. So I was like, fuck, I'm just giving such a bad impression. No haircut either. And it was just like, fuck, man, like, and I seen everybody there and I was like, they're looking professional, they looking like they're on it. Mm-hmm. And all that shit. And I was like, fuck, man, like, I'm not giving a good impression at all right now. At least that's how I felt.
Yeah.
So the interview with the main guy, a bigger guy, I guess, it was very short, like 5 minutes. Oh, wow. I was just like, okay, like, fuck, I ain't gonna get this job, And then he was like, you're gonna go speak to someone else. Usually, we kind of agree whether we're gonna hire you or not, but that's why we have two managers talk to you. And I was like, fuck, well, that doesn't sound so fucking positive, So I had this conversation with this other manager, and I'm just trying to, like, okay, like, I need to talk him up, whatever. Like, just make a good impression. I don't know if I did or not. I don't know, to be honest with you. But I got hired, and I'm just, like, very thankful that I did. And then just after that, I was like, I kind of had some relief, Mm-hmm. I felt good. I think the day after, or that same day, I had a really good fucking workout. And we started rolling with the gym. And then obviously just the whole, the background check process was weird too. Because they asked me questions about my jobs in the past. And I was like, fuck, like I left this job and then I moved and I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck, I've been here and there. And I was kind of embarrassed about that. I was like, fuck, like I have been like just bouncing around jobs. Like that's not a good thing either. Or obviously a good habit. That's not a habit to have it in general. Like you don't want to be doing that. And I've been doing that for a long time, I was like, man, I gotta stop. Like, I gotta stay here and commit to this fucking dealership and just give the dealership the best version of me, if I want to be also this person, but also if I want to be successful in the business. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of my mindset and, whatever. So then everything went well. Drug test came back good. We was in Illinois. It was legal. Fucking background check was good, and I was a little concerned, like again, because the whole job's like, man, are they gonna come on other jobs, I kind of probably pissed some people off in the past, whatever. Yeah. So I get the news. I want to say Thursday, hey man, you're ready to go. Just come by later today or tomorrow to drop off, or let me get a copy of your social, and then we can get you started on Monday, which was this past Monday, and then just from there, like everything feels a lot better for me. Getting to talk to my family more, my sisters, my grandma, in-laws, friends, kind of like going to go play soccer, just everything kind of like slowly coming back in. Mm-hmm. Made me feel a lot better, so that was like obviously good to feel, and now I'm feeling a lot more positive with the whole job and just the fact that I do have a job. And then just kind of preparing to like, okay, I'm starting this job. Let me iron my clothes. Now I got something to look forward to besides maybe the gym, or editing videos. Yeah. And also too making some money because I've been probably broke, like hard broke. Not like sad broke. I'll say sad broke. I've had some money, but sad, like damn, that sucks. Yeah. Since probably not too long, but I'll say December fucked me up because of Christmas. I remember that. Oh. Yeah, I'm still struggling because of Christmas, bro. Like I can feel the dent still, but I did spend like over $1,000 for Christmas. I ain't even gonna lie. Damn. And that fucked me up big time. It wasn't the smartest thing to do, but I was like, fuck it,
I think I had the similar experience in Christmas too, bro. Mm-hmm. I know on Christmas, I was inspired by you. It's like it's not about the money; it's about making your family feel good, and special. But let's see. Getting back to this week, right? This past week. Still, I'm waiting. Okay, no. So yeah, pretty much this whole week has been the process of getting a new job, right?
Yeah. Well, you get a call, right?
I do get a call. I get a call when I'm at the gym.
When you don't, do you get a call? No, you get emails.
No,
this is what's weird.
But I did call you. I did get a call back. Yeah, I got one call back, and this is where I'm at. I applied, or I had an interview for. So I got a call. I got a call on Tuesday.
But hold on. Because you told me they started asking you about background check and you scheduled a drug test.
Okay, yeah, that's
what I'm saying. Like, that shit was weird.
Yeah, so they did email me first. They're like, hey, like, we just need a background check, you know, see what your background history, what kind of licenses you have, and everything, just your experience and everything.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool.
But all through email.
Off of email.
Which I thought that was weird, and that's what I want to point out.
I was like, okay, cool. Like, all right, I guess. I think it was just a temp agency first.
Yeah.
And then I did all that. It took me a long time because they were just asking us so many questions, bro. And I think it took me like a span of like 2 hours to
get the fuck out.
I'm
really?
serious. Like I was struggling too.
What
I was like,
hell?
I want to make sure I do everything right.
Yeah.
You know, just typing everything in. I wanted to make sure everything was good, perfect. I wanted to get this job. You know. So I was just trying really hard for it. So I did that, and then they even told me like, oh, go take a drug test here. I was like, all right, bet, you know, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, let's do this. I feel good about it. I feel like I shouldn't, you know, fail, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I should be fine. I should be good. And I did. I go to the clinic, and so it seems like I passed it, right?
Yeah, obviously.
I passed it, and then. I think a few days later, I'm at the gym. I'm over here panting. I'm over here I just finished doing pull-ups. I get a call, and he's just like, hey, like, you know, this is Johnny. I'm like, yeah, this is me. What's up? He's like, all right, like, I just want to know if you could do an interview tomorrow. I was like, yeah, dude, like, for sure, I'll be there, you know? And he's just like, yeah, all right, meet me there, or be there at 11. I'm like, bet, you know?
Yeah.
I was so excited, bro. I was like, bet, finally, you know, something good, some good news. Because I'm telling you, I was just doubting myself a lot, not having a job. And, the next day comes, and it was different for me. Like, my interview compared to yours, I guess you had to go suit, tie, you know, looking fresh, clean cut. I didn't know that you were so, like, unprepared for it in a way.
I was, bro. I was so mad at myself.
I didn't know that. Like, I thought you were, like, you know, you killed it or some shit.
I fucked it all up. I think I did. That's why I'm just like, fuck, like, I didn't give the best impression, you know? So yeah, I feel like I did bad.
But you know, I woke up in a good mood. I woke up early as hell. Like, you know, I cleaned myself up. You know, I got ready. I was like, I don't have to look that good. I mean, obviously look decent. You know, it's an interview, whatever.
But not a tie. Yeah.
Nothing too extra. And I get to this interview, and this guy's wearing shorts, and I'm like, what? You know, like my manager or whatever, this upper dude is wearing shorts, and he's like super laid back. The interview was totally like different, bro. Like, he's so cool. He was chill.
For real?
Yeah, bro. He was chewing tobacco, and I'm like, oh, this is Texas for sure.
Oh, wow, that is Texas for real.
And I was like, all right, like.
Did he have a water bottle he was spitting on?
No, he's been on a trash can. Okay. I guess it's more professional than a water bottle, but still, you know, it's just like, all right, cool. But he just asked me, like, my little background, you know, where I've worked before and everything. I'm like, oh, yeah. He's just like, well, really, we're just looking for people in a good mood and ready to work, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, dude, believe me, I'm desperate to work. Like, I'm ready. Like, I'll start tomorrow type shit. Yeah. And he's like, all right, well, I like the energy. I like the enthusiasm. Like, we'll call you soon. And I was like, all right, cool. And that was just, 2 days ago.
Was it? What are we? It's Friday, like Wednesday.
Yeah, that was on Wednesday. And,
yeah, that's right.
It's so weird because I think the very next day I had a dream, bro, that I didn't get the job.
Damn, that's scary.
It is.
You're like, what?
Yeah, bro. I was just like, I kept on hearing the words, unfortunately this, unfortunately that, and I was just like,
that come from?
I don't know, bro. I just woke up in the worst mood ever, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, dude, I'm scared I'm not going to get this job. I'm scared.
Damn.
I was just, like, questioning it. I'm like, I might not get it. I was doubting myself even more. And I was just... And I was expecting the call or something, you know, yesterday. Yeah, he's like, you know, he was just... He told me, he's like, we're not going to BS you. Like, we're not going to wait to call you, you know?
Because I know my sister came in yesterday and she asked you. Mm-hmm. And then she was kind of like, oh, that sucks. And you were just like, yeah. And I was like, oh, that's not good.
So that was just a little, like, scary for me. But luckily, you know, things were different today. So
what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna be delivering again, bro. For just like I'm just gonna be delivering packages, kind of like Amazon, but a little bit more. I guess next level. I wouldn't say next level. I mean, I would say evenly.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna be in a van or not. I might be in a big truck now, which is exciting. I'm actually looking forward to it because of van thoughts. You know, driving thoughts, especially here in Texas, bro. Because I don't really know the area, but I like it so far. I mean, I've seen some pretty nice, sunsets already.
Those are dope.
Yeah, I'm not excited for the heat though. I know I'm gonna be like just dying in there, bro. Just I don't know, but either way, I mean, I'm still looking forward to it.
That's good. For sure. That's good. But yeah, you'll be delivering packages, so that's cool.
Yeah, man.
So obviously for me, didn't give the best impression, but they let me know, hey, you can start Monday. I start Monday. I'm fucking late. I forgot. I'm late. Monday, bro. And I didn't know this. I shouldn't. I still shouldn't have been late, but they have a meeting every morning. So if you're late, you walking into a meeting late, know, and everybody's there. So it's just ooh, everybody sees you that you're late. And it's fuck, So I walk in about 8-10 minutes late, and I'm just like, damn. And I remember that I was late because I didn't know how to tie my tie.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was late, bro, and then it was just it wasn't. I feel like I was like, man, I didn't give a good interview impression. I felt like, and then obviously just showing up late on my first day, it's just damn, just my impression. I was just like, man, I am not as much as I want this job, I am not showing that at all, So that was damn, but they talked to me. They're like, hey, you can't be late like that,
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, they told me straight out as soon as the manager was like, you can't be late like that. I don't do late, especially you're new. You shouldn't be late at all, So
that's good.
Yeah, I was like, damn. And no, I knew. I was like, I apologize. And you got my number, right? I was like, well, just let me know if you're gonna be late. That's it. Obviously, oh, you're fucking fired, but just let me know.
A little scare? Was it a little scare?
No, it was kind of just straight up, you're not. And then they bring it up. They brought up also just I guess tardiness yesterday in the meeting too. They're like, hey, when 8:30, that doesn't mean walk in at 8:30. Means sit down and be ready to roll for the meeting 8:30.
Well, yeah, that's just professionalism, I think, right there.
Yeah, so it was just that, and then kind of goes into what I'm about to talk about, just the whole environment there. It's just it's a fast-paced environment, and I actually enjoyed it. I like it. I like the people that I work with, and it's not honestly their personality. It's more of their work ethic, and just starting there, training there. Training kind of sucks, but that's mostly every training. But just the fact that those meetings happen every morning, before every shift that they're going on, they give shout outs to the day before, this person did the best, whatever, what we need to work on, any updates, any events coming up, shit like that, and then just kind of what we need to work on. The general manager spoke, I think yesterday or the day before, kind of just trying to motivate us, talking about look forward to this type of season and all that, and just getting ready, bro. So it's just good to see for me, management be very supportive and motivation. They motivate me, just when they talk about the meetings and the fact that they take their job very, very serious. Right. It makes me want to take my job very serious, because I've worked a lot of jobs where a lot of people just don't take their job serious, and I feel like right now there couldn't be any better time to be in an environment like that, at least for me. So that, I mean, I'm just kind of it reminds me of the Wolf of Wall Street when he's going in the on Wall Street, his first day, I guess you could say, and he's just looking around, just hella excited, ready to roll. Obviously, I mean, the stock market doesn't crash for me. Nothing bad happens like that. But I'm just excited like that. And then it's just as soon as that meeting's done, it's just everybody just boom, just dips. And they're getting after it, bro. I mean, I leave at 5 o'clock. They're there till 7. 8:30 to 7, you get your lunch. But you get an hour lunch, but also too, they don't take their hour lunch. They eat and they go back at it again, bro. You know, and it's just for me, it's like, damn, like that's fucking badass. Like they're really trying to make their money here. Like they're really trying to get after it.
Yeah.
You know, and then also too, like it just shows who's getting after it and who's not, you know. So that's also kind of like cool to see, more like on the people that are getting after it, you know, and just kind of learning from the people that aren't. And before I like talk more about that, I do want to talk about the job too. That I was having a conversation with my girlfriend. I think last weekend we went on a date and we went to the movies and stuff. We had a good time. But I was telling her about when I was in Illinois, I was already thinking about this job. You know, I was like, I'm going to be selling cars. I'm going to be doing this. I got to work on my selling skills. You know, just already like visualizing me working here. And I haven't even like applied yet. I haven't got the interview. I haven't got nothing, just visualizing. And I told her, I was like, do you know what like manifesting is? She was like, yeah. And I was like, what's your definition? Like, can you give it to me? And she gave it to me and I was like, oh, okay, you know. And obviously for me, manifesting is like kind of what I was doing with the whole job thing. That to me, that's what manifesting means. So I started thinking, I was like, I wonder why, like, because for me, manifesting is not like magical. It's not like a fucking fairy dust, you know. I think, in my opinion, it's a mind thing, you know.
Like the law of attraction.
Something like that, you know. But I'm just like, you know, I feel like, and I told her, I was like, I feel like manifesting works because you start to visualize and you start to put in your head like, I'm already working here. I'm already selling cars. I'm already talking. You're already visualizing yourself, right? So it's just like when things don't turn out your way or they're not working out for you, you're not giving up because you already in your head visualize like, I'm working here already. I'm selling cars already. You know, so you're not giving yourself an opportunity to give up or to quit. You know, it's just like, oh, like I'm already visualizing, so it's I'm gonna do what I need to do to make it happen.
Wow.
And I was like, I feel like that's why manifesting works, you know. I was like, and maybe that kind of why it worked out for you at this job, because you were like, I really want this job. And in my head I was just like, that's good that you want to have that job, and you're like, I want that job, you know. And as much as you wanted it, obviously you got discouraged a little bit after I think when you say after the interview, you were
just like the day after.
Well, yeah, you had your dream.
Yeah.
But prior to that, you were like, I'm gonna get that job.
No, yeah, exactly, bro.
And it's just like it was just interesting. I don't really know the answer to manifesting and all that shit, but it's just interesting to think about when you do start to visualize yourself maybe just delivering packages, you know. And it's just like you don't ever put too much thought about it. Like, damn, like I really sat there and visualized myself doing this already, you know. And I think I just told her, I was like, you know what, like I think I really need to start doing that more, and I want you to like try and do that more too, you know. Like, and one example I did talk about was like me losing weight and having like a summer body, you can say, you know. And I was like, I really need to start visualizing myself in this body and start visualizing myself eating better, visualizing myself drinking a lot more water, so when it gets difficult, like I'm not going to quit and be like and give in like, oh, I'm gonna eat this type of food, or I'm gonna eat chips, or I'm gonna drink soda or drink a lot of alcohol this week.
Right.
It's kind of like, hey, like this is what you're gonna look like, and just visualize it and really start to believe it.
Yeah.
And it was just an interesting conversation that I had with her about that, you know. And that's kind of what happened with the job too. And I was like, okay, you know, I need to really start doing the same thing with the job. Visualize myself here. Now I'm here. Okay, now I need to start visualizing myself being successful, learning, growing, and just taking it all in and really kind of putting that thought and visualizing the future, you know. So when things do get hard, I'm not going to be like, you know, like I'm tapping out, I'm done, I'm gonna quit, take the easy way out, you know.
Yeah.
So
well, do you want to continue?
No. I was just gonna say, but like that's kind of what I was thinking about when I was in Illinois about the job, and then I was thinking about it a little bit last week, and then a little bit today.
I think it's just I was gonna say that not that long ago I was listening to another podcast too, and they kind of talked about the whole manifestation too. But the way that they defined it, bro, is just like kind of picture the happiest version of yourself 3 months from now. You know. Like, what is he doing? What is he doing at this moment? What is something that, like, I guess you yourself want to be doing, you know, from now? And it's just like, I kind of did that, you know? And it's just like, well, the happiest version of myself, he'd be sitting down on the computer, you know, and it's just like he's working on a fucking logo, he's working on a t-shirt design, whatever, you know. And I've told you that I have those aspirations or something. And it's not like something I've like taken too seriously, but that's the happiest version of myself, you know. That's what I really want for myself. So it's just like, I guess that's what manifestation is to me, you know. It's just like, if you picture yourself like 3 months from now, the happiest version, like what are the steps that you got to do to get there, you know. And it's obviously just sitting down, you know, just grinding, getting to work, you know. Just I don't know, it's weird how they put it like that, man. I don't know, it's just like I guess it's like a new rule that I have to kind of put for myself. It's just like a 3 month rule.
Yeah.
Because another thing too that I've been working on myself is just like doing little habits or canceling habits. Obviously, I think, you know, one of my newer habits, you know, is kind of funny. I don't know if I want to say it.
Well, I know what you're talking about. But I already lost.
You already lost?
Yeah, I gave in.
I mean, I lost once or twice, but that's it, bro. I'm trying to get back at it.
Yeah.
But one of the good fucking habits that I've been trying to do is just like a new 2-minute rule. It's just like, if it takes less than 2 minutes, there should be no excuse why you shouldn't do it. You know, if there's if there's garbage out there or something, it's just like, if it takes less than 2 minutes, there's no excuse why you shouldn't be able to do it. You know, I don't know, shit like that. It's just like, I have like a whole list of new habits that I'm trying to do and stuff like that, dude.
That's good, man.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's just like doing things like that. Oh, cool. Another cool little thing too is just like, I have this new motivational app that has been like helping me a lot recently.
Well, I think I've seen it on your phone.
Yeah, bro.
The notifications?
Yeah. It pops up like every hour and a half. I paid for it. It's like a year subscription, whatever. And I was like, all right, but fuck it. You know, I probably need this. And it's been amazing, man. Honestly, it picks me up when I'm like super low. It just says like, I don't know.
I found a page on TikTok that really started to pick me up.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I
look at it every morning and night right now.
I know I have this TikTok video too that I have to share to you when you were just talking about manifestation. I have to share it to you. But like lately, the topics I've been listening to is just like Buddhism, like inner peace, personal growth, and mental health. You know, those are the top 4 ones I like try to or quotes I try to get inspired by, you know. And especially Buddhism, to me, that just like inspires me so much, you know. I don't know,
I don't
just
know
like
too much about it.
It's just, I don't know, it's so weird to explain to me, but
it's
just like inner peace type of thing. I don't know, that's just like I don't know if it is a religion.
Yeah.
And it's a different type of belief for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's in the podcast, just kind of, fuck, hold on, I can hear like my sister. I said podcast at my job, just working there, seeing everything, kind of being coached. Fuck, hold on, I gotta tell my sister to like just quiet down for like 20 more minutes. Hold on. Can you like not talk so loud for like 20 minutes? Thank you. Really like 10 because my phone storage. But I'm at my job and I'm feeling very inspired and motivated because of the people around me. But I definitely want to talk about real quick. Kind of just seeing the people that are not putting in the time and the work, you know. And I'm not trying to like call those people out, but if you feel or you know you're not doing enough, you know, don't get caught with society. Don't get caught with the people around you. I'm gonna just turn this up because it's bothering me. Don't get caught with doing like what everybody else is doing. Like, don't get caught up in that circle, you know. Because I feel like, to me, that's an easy trap to fall in. And it's just like, oh, you know, let's say like, you know, we close at, I believe 7. You know, if it's 6:20, 6:30, it doesn't mean at 6:30, like, oh, everybody else is kind of clocking out or like checking out, you know, getting ready to go. Like, don't be like them, you know. Today at the gym, it's Friday afternoon. there's not a lot of cars there. Why is that? Just because it's Friday, it doesn't mean you get to cut yourself short on Friday, you know? I understand that, you know, you put in the work in maybe that morning, but I get that, you know? But I feel like Friday is the day when you got to show up. When nobody else wants to show up, you got to show up. And that's what's going to make you stand out from everyone else and make you be better than everyone else, you know? Like, for me, it's just like, I'm going to be there when no one wants to be there. It's easy to show up when things are working in your favor. When things are working out for you, it's easy to be there. It's easy to... Everyone's going to be there.
Yeah.
You know, if tomorrow, if they're giving out fucking breakfast and da-da-da-da, I guarantee you everybody's going to show up at fucking 8:15 to make sure they get there and get ready to roll for the meeting, you know? But it's fucking... If it's, let's say it's fucking Monday, end of the month, hey guys, we need these amount of cars to go out to make to meet our expectations for the month. You're not gonna go in that fucking meeting like as happy, you can say. Some people might be motivated, but some people are gonna be like, fuck, you know.
Yeah.
It's just again like don't be like everyone else, you know. And that's really been I've been thinking about that. Like, man, a lot of people are just they're comparing themselves to everyone else, like to the point like, am I doing good enough? You know, like, oh well, you know, they're leaving at 6:30, so, and I'm here with them, I'm doing good too, you know. Like if they're settling for less, then I know a lot of people will start to think that they can do the same,
right? And
there's no consequence, you know. And it's so easy to, at least for me, like, it's so easy to fall into those traps. That's what I like to call them, bro.
Falling into traps.
Because it's just like, even like right now, you know, like someone can easily come over and like have some beers, but I know damn well that I shouldn't be drinking, you know, this late, and there's no really, at least for me, there's no good reason to drink. Because I told myself, like, if I'm gonna drink, it needs to be for like a good reason. I'm gonna remember. It's gonna be a good moment. It's gonna be badass. Like tomorrow, you know,
for example.
But if it's not there, there's no reason. But obviously, if the people around me are drinking, you know, like, just drink one. It's all good. It's easy, you know, to give in to that stuff, and it's just again easy to fall into that trap. So now, maybe Sunday comes around, I got to go to the gym. Maybe I don't look as good, or maybe I just don't feel as good, and there's the consequence, you know.
Yeah, it'll catch up to you.
Yeah, eventually. And also too, one thing that really stuck to me was something that Mayweather does. I don't know if I told you or my girl. I definitely told my girl, but I don't know if I told you.
What?
But it was just like Mayweather goes clubbing and he goes party, but he never drinks. He only drinks water. Like, I'm dead ass, bro.
What the hell?
And then also, too, since he goes to the club and shit, he runs home in jeans, in his sneakers. Like, this is straight up facts. Like, this is what he does. And I'm like, this motherfucker is making hella money, going out, bad bitches everywhere, I'm sure, friends drinking, having hella fun, and he's sipping on water, because that's how much, like, well, I don't know what his motivation is, you know? But that's how dedicated he is.
Right.
And I was like, man, if he can do that shit, I can do that shit. You know, like, why not? It's just like that discipline to wanting to like...
To be the best.
To be the best, or to be at the level you want to be at.
Yeah, because in reality, you know, like, in that sport, he is considered...
Yeah, right now, yeah, he's considered the best.
Considered the best. And it's because of little things like that, right?
It makes you stand out.
It's what you're saying, yeah.
And it's just like, and there's also one famous quote, not a famous quote, but a quote from Jocko that always sticks to me, you know. He says, like, you know, if you're waking up every day at 5:30, just because it's the weekend, it doesn't mean wake up at 5:45, and then he says, because now at night, you're going to stay up 15 more minutes extra. So when the next morning comes around, it's going to be 6 o'clock, and you're not going to want to get up, and then you start fucking going downhill from there. He's all like, the weekends is when you gotta hold the line. The weekends is when you gotta show up and see who you really are. That's when you start seeing who is, like, you know, example, who is Alvaro Vargas, who is Johnny. You know, when you have the day off, that's who you are. You know, are you gonna take the day off and bullshit all day? Or are you gonna take the day off and become a better person? You know, or when you do have free time at work, or when you have free time anywhere, what are you gonna do? You're gonna fuck around, or are you gonna do small things to better yourself? You know, and it's just like things like that I think about, and then I look at other people, what they do with their time and how they handle themselves, you know, and I'm just like, man, like, it really, it's just so easy to fall into traps and the whole maybe the like you said, the whole cycle thing,
getting comfortable,
and it's just, to me, like now I realize how important it is to stay uncomfortable, because the more uncomfortable I stay, the more like on my toes and alert I'll be. Just like I mean, before we had this talk, I told you about your whole cats thing. You know, I was gonna tell you this morning, and I was very upset. I'm not gonna lie, but I was like no, like be uncomfortable, like take this in, and be like you ain't getting no sleep. You know, and maybe it could have been for your cats or for any reason, but this is not gonna be the last time, whether it's because of your cats or because it's just a long night, because of some other reason. Like, you're gonna have to show up, and you still gonna have to be the best version you can be. There's no excuses. You can't blame no fucking cats. Like, it's up to you how you want to handle this fucking day, and it's a very important day, and you gotta make the most of it, you know.
Yeah.
And dude, it was a fucking amazing day at work, you know. The workout again kind of sucked, but I made the most of it, you know. But I do just want to say that, like, that note, just like, you know, if you're someone who, I don't know what the fuck, like, I don't know what you're feeling, you know, but if you know, like, first, if you're comparing yourself to everyone else, you're making a mistake, you know, because you shouldn't compare yourself to anyone. You should look and compare to, like, oh, like, I need to probably, like, be at that level, or, like, you know, or that mindset, but don't ever be like, oh, like, he's doing it, so it's okay if I do it. That's the worst mindset I think someone can have, you know. And the good way, like, oh, like, well, she did it, so, like, what's wrong with me doing it? Like, it's not about them, you know. It's about you.
It is. Yeah.
Like, you need to get that shit out, like, the window, you know. And another thing is, you know, if I don't want to drink, obviously, alcohol, my friends are going to tell me, oh, it's just one beer. I got to sit there and take that and be like, no, like, I'm going to drink my water, like, you know. And you got to deal with that. I know someone I know, I'm not going to say who or whatever, but they have a situation where someone was like, oh, like, I don't understand what's wrong with eating certain foods, you know. Like, people go to the gym and they still look the same, just kind of bashing them, like, for going to the gym. And it's like that's going to happen. Like, people are going to recognize that you're trying to better yourself, and other people are going to, like, they're not going to like that, you know. And that's the best feeling I love, when I know I'm pissing someone off because I'm doing a lot of shit they're not doing. That they're so unhappy with themselves because they see me and they're like, damn, like, he's really doing more than me. And some people do that shit, bro, you know. And I love it. Like, it motivates me, and it sounds fucked up, but it's the truth. Like, I because I'm very friendly, to the point where, like, I don't give a fuck what you think, but I'm gonna acknowledge you, like, hey man, what's up, whatever. You know, if it's a guy or girl. But if I make you pissed because, like, I'm doing a lot of things and you're not, that's going to make me feel good about myself. Because those type of people are the ones that are going to be talking shit about you. Why are you doing that? Why you record a podcast? You only get 50 views. You really think you're going to become famous because of it? Like, yeah, I do. Like, you know, and I'm going to keep recording my motherfucking podcast every Friday night or Saturday night when I got to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, why do you go to the gym? Like, you're still fat. You don't even have a six-pack. You've been going for the last 2-3 years. I'm going to keep going till I get my fucking six-pack. Because when I get it, like, you going to, like, what's up, you know? Like, I did it. I did it. You know, when the podcast goes big, like, you ain't going to be on the fucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? And it's just those things, like, again, if you're someone who, maybe you're struggling. Maybe you know you're not doing good, or you're not doing the best you can, because I feel like people do know, like, I ain't doing shit, you know, I ain't shit, you know, but they just, like, this is my life and whatever, you know, they give in. And I just think it's important there's nothing wrong with standing out. There's nothing wrong with being different from your friends, making people unhappy. I feel like the more people that you make unhappy, or that talk shit about you, that means you're doing something good. You know, not unless you're doing some crazy fucked up shit.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but, like, it's what people, like, start complaining, like, oh, why are you drinking water? Or why are you eating healthy? Why are you meal prepping? Why are you going to the gym? If you hear that shit a lot, you're doing something good. Why you work so much? You leave and you work, you know? And that's it. Like, you know, shit like that. Like, if you hear a lot of that, like, you doing something good, you know?
I know what you mean.
And don't let that shit, like, get to you, you know? Just, like, you go in the right direction, like, my friend, you know? And, yeah, that's kind of how I felt today. I was just like, man, like, people really be slacking, you know? And I don't mean that in the wrong way. Like, I wish people, like, would do more. But it's just people just not, I don't know, like, taking initiative, taking action, you know? And it's just the little things, like, people, like, you know, if you want to go to the gym or you're inspired again, I know I said this in a previous podcast, go ask about the gym membership, you know, get a tour. That's a start. The following week, maybe get your day pass or your weekend pass, whatever, go for it. You know, you want to edit videos, look at the software, watch people do it, and then you know, just take it step by step. Like, there's no rush, you know? You gotta have all your fucking life to work on it.
Definitely.
You know, it's just like this podcast. Like, for me, the podcast, it's important, but my priorities did change, you know? Obviously, for me, it's like work, as far as in making an income, is number one important and number one on my list, you know? And then number two, I would say, like, working on finding a place to live, you know, and then the podcast. But it doesn't mean, like, I'm not gonna think about the podcast, you know. Even now, like, I'm trying to put the best clips out. I'm trying to still make a good podcast and all that. But it's just like, I'm just, like, also prioritizing what I need to do, and acknowledging, like, you can record your podcast all day long, but if you can't pay bills, your podcast ain't gonna last long either. You know.
Yeah.
So just knowing that and being aware, you know. But I mean, shit. That's how, like I said, that's how I was feeling today, thinking about stuff. And just the last few days, I've been feeling very motivated. Leaving pretty early, coming home pretty late. I feel good about it. It makes me feel like I'm really doing something in my life, you know. And it just motivates me to keep doing more and more and more. And even though right now, I mean, both of us, I think we weren't really as excited or motivated for this podcast because we're just tired and sleepy. Mm-hmm. You know, you said you took melatonin, and I mean, I didn't get enough sleep last night, so I'm kind of tired. But it's just like just showing up and doing it, you know. I tell this to my girlfriend all the time. It's just like the hardest times will define you, you know. When shit gets hard, that's who you are.
Right.
If you hide in your little shell, that's who you are, you know? Mm-hmm. Again, if you got all the money in the world, everything's working out for you, it's easy to do anything. But when shit don't go your way, like, what are you gonna do, you know? Exactly. Like, you're gonna skip your podcast, you're gonna skip your workout, like, oh, I don't feel good, I'm gonna eat pizza, or I'm just gonna drink, I'm gonna just go smoke, I'm sad. Like that's when shit, that just shows who you are, you know. As much as it's kind of like hurt or wrong to say, it's just the truth to me, you know. Mm-hmm. Like, when shit gets hard, like, think about that. Like, that's how I end this, like, you know, rant or whatever.
Preach.
My preach. It's just like when shit gets hard, that's when you go to the dictionary and you look up Johnny Vargas. Like, that definition is gonna be when shit gets hard. When shit gets hard, that's the definition of you. That's you. That's you. Okay. That's how I like to see it, you know. And it's like to the point where life gets hard. Maybe a test gets hard. Maybe school is hard. Maybe the soccer game's hard. Maybe the football game's hard. Maybe the gym is hard. What are you gonna do? You're gonna give up and cry, or you're gonna be like, I'm gonna get fucking after it, you know. And again, let's say you fail. It's hard. You know, do you bounce back, or do you move on, or do you give up? You know, again, I mean, that's the end of my preach.
That's the end of the preach, yeah, dude.
And then shit, probably end of the podcast too. No, it's not the end of the podcast.
It's not. We still have a lot, but wow, what a way. I mean, I wouldn't even say what a way to end it, but like, dude, holy shit.
I guess we can say, you know, personally, we are gonna end the podcast in a little bit, but personally, you know, what are your goals now that you're kind of more settled? 2 weeks in. You got your job for sure. You're gonna start Monday, probably Monday through Friday since it's training. Yeah. What obviously your mindset was like, okay, I'm gonna get this job, and I hopefully you thought about some goals that you have and your plans. Bro. You know, what is that?
Well, we have a lot going on now. You know, I know now that I feel a lot more relieved. You know,
Yeah,
a lot of
for
weight
sure.
is off my shoulders, and I mean that was just today. But as for goals, it's definitely, you know, obviously putting in the work at my new job. I know we have this new little side hustle we got going on. I know we wanted to talk about it a little bit too, right?
Not today.
Not right now, but I know we have this little side hustle too, bro. And I'm just so excited to finally have a lot on my plate again. You know, I got the gym, I got the job, I got the side hustle, and you know, it's just like
Just ready for long days.
yeah, just ready for that, bro. Like I missed it. I didn't like being here home and just feel like I can't do much.
It might be exciting and cool at first, but you're like, fuck, I ain't really doing shit no more.
It catches up to you, bro. It's just like I don't know, like I feel so unmotivated sometimes.
Yeah.
But now it's just like I'm looking forward to having that energy back.
That's good.
You know, just like today, it was just like working on a new logo for someone, and it felt great to finally be doing stuff like that again. You know. Whereas like a week before, I wasn't doing that, or I didn't have that like energy to do that anymore. But yeah, no, I can't wait. Those are my goals actually, just to kind of get back at it and get that same energy back, bro.
That's good. That's good.
And save money.
Yeah.
Save hella money.
For me, obviously, one of them is going to be moving out. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Moving out, getting a place here in Texas together, finding a place to stay, and kind of settling there. Also, just like kind of setting a foundation for not the real, but like more a strong foundation to what I want the future to be, you know?
That's true too, because I know that we haven't really had a strong foundation anywhere.
We've been like kind of juggling back and forth with things, and it's kind of like, I think now it's just like, okay, you got a job, I got this job. We're gonna work on this. We same side hustle. We got the podcast, you know, and then we got like our outside life, like the gym, relationships, friends, soccer, everything. But you know, we need that foundation, and then just kind of grow from there. And obviously, save money to invest and make more money. You know, and just go a long way with the podcast, and then obviously what we want to do with our life, and I mean that's how I see it too.
Yeah, definitely.
And I mean, yeah, for me personally, that's all what it is about. You know, doing that, making more money, investing, reinvesting, making more money, and just keep growing the podcast and growing as a person.
Right.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, yeah, definitely for me, it's just like growing as a person. Like I said, I don't know. That motivational app is just like it triggered something in me, and it's just like I want to become even more wiser, even more grateful, even more, I don't know, just like a better person, you know, to be known as a better person like that too.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could say we reached the end of the podcast.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, the first few minutes were kind of lame, but
that preach was crazy.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys tune into that, but and I really hope this is still recording video. But again, this is probably the last time in a while that you're only going to see me and Johnny, and as much I don't sound excited, but I'm very excited. I'm just sleepy, but I'm super excited for that. Our first guest will be on next week. A very special guest for me.
Announce it, bro.
Hold on, I gotta hype it a little bit. Very special guest, an old friend, and we go way back, to junior high. No, high school days. I knew about him in junior high. He has a fucking dumb name on Instagram. When I first met him, and I'm talking about it. But yeah, a special guest. I kind of promised myself that he's gonna be the first guest I have when I move back to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Big shout out to the homie Eric Carrillo. Hopefully I get to clip this with video. If not, you have a fucking picture and then the voiceover. But yeah, Eric is a good homie. We used to work at Red Lobster together. He helped me get a job at this dealership, so we're working together again. And he's just always been a real one, and he's a hardworking guy. Next week when we record with Eric, we're gonna get to know who Eric is, what he does, and his motivations, and probably some setbacks that he's dealt with in life, and how he's handled them to become the person who he is now. Because believe it or not, the kid is a little bit younger than me, but he has certain traits that I do look up to and I find inspiring. He's just an interesting, funny dude. I think you've met him before.
Only once.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I mean,
Hopefully interesting.
Hopefully you heard the end of the podcast to know who the guest was, and again, this is probably the last time. In a good way, you'll see me and Johnny. I don't even know what I said. This is the last time. Hopefully you see just me and Johnny. There'll be a third person.
Right.
But yeah, so after that, I mean, there's gonna be many more guests to come. I don't know if we're gonna announce them on the podcast or we'll just wait till it's released. We don't know yet. I'm gonna be working on some stuff too for the podcast. I do want to create a better intro with the clip, and then get the people more tuned in. Keep working on growing the podcast. And I definitely need to work on something with my phone with more storage or some shit. I don't know if you want to say anything else before we end the podcast.
No, man, I'm just super excited to have all these guests coming in.
I know it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting.
How to fit them in the room.
Fitting them in the small little room, and just the conversations to have with these type of people, and like you said, I mean, hopefully, I know that the energy is just gonna be totally different, bro. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna bring the best out of us too, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be very fun. A lot of laughing, a lot of smiling for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and probably some alcohol involved too.
Yes.
To get the flow going a lot better. Because the guests probably going to be a little shy and we got to let them loose a little bit.
I know what you mean.
So yeah, guys, that's the end of episode 121. Hopefully you guys listen to the full podcast. I do want to say this, though. I do appreciate everyone who's listening, who has been listening. From the first episode to this episode, we just keep growing. The last few weeks, we just been growing, bro.
Yeah.
And again, if you're new or if you're not new, I appreciate you. Hopefully you stay and tune in next week for that podcast. And just keep showing support. Just keep showing love by viewing. And if you can, like it on YouTube. And just follow us if it's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google. Just show love. That's it. Just show love and help us grow and give these platforms a reason to show our podcast to more people.
Sounds good, man.
All right. Peace.
Peace out.